Howdy, gang. Just having some technical trouble I had to deal with. That's my favorite kind of trouble. Hello, Matthew. Pashanka. Matthew. I'm glad I can already deliver. How's it going, everyone? How's everyone's New Year's? Oh, stream is buggy, huh? Pashanka. How's it going, everybody? I didn't have time to do my vocal warm-ups before the stream, so it might get a little hectic on the old throat. I'm no longer the throat goat. Alrighty. How's everyone doing in this New Year's season? I had such high hopes, so many plans to do stuff, and it never came to fruition that way. I had planned to do farming and all of that. Okay, seared organ. And it just never happened. Whoops. Oh no. Oh god. It's a- oh. Boy howdy. Sick. Okay. Cool. That's how many seared organs are we at? I'm playing Pokemon at the moment, actually. Oh, Ole. What Pokemon game are you playing? Okay, I need 4 more. There's no way. Let's go back to the bench. Back to the bench. The snow here single-handedly closed school today. This proves that snow is the best weather. Wait, you're having snow? Jono, I am so crazy jealous of you right now. It is hot as hell in South Africa at the moment. I would love snow. Snow sounds amazing, dude. Platinum version. Nice. Ole. Are you just playing normally or are you doing a challenge? And also, which starter did you pick? Okay, we need 4 more of these ding-dang old things. These dang-ding old thingies. Okay, that's 2. Oh, gosh. Oh, lucky save. Okay, that's 3. Oh, no, it's doing that thing again. Okay. There we go. We got it, baby. That's that last one. Wish complete. Now we can go to Pooh Town and talk to the Huntress and get something. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it was worth it. Just my basic rule set, and I chose Piplup this time. So, wait, when you say your basic rule set, do you mean just like normal Pokemon rules, or are we talking like, do you do something different? Alrighty. Do I have another shard bundle? I do. Sick. Okay, we're gonna go back to... I almost said Blight Town. It's not Blight Town. We're gonna go back to, that thing. That place, what we do, where we go to. The, Pooh Village. Winnie the Pooh Village. The 1,000 Acre Wood. We're going to the 1,000 Acre Wood, everybody. A bold choice of them to put the 1,000 Acre Wood in, Hollow Knight Silksong. But hey, look, it worked. You know? They did it, and it worked. Fire water. I have a standard set of rules I like to play with. Oh. Sick. The putrefied ducts is where the huntress is. I see. It usually never snows here. It just gets cold. I believe it's been 5 years without snow, but this year we got some. Hey! We had... the last time South Africa had snow that I remember, that was in an area that affected me, was in, I think, 2013, I want to say? Yeah, 2013. Okay, putrefied ducts. Oh, I should be able to go there. Aw, he's dancing. He dancing. I love him. I have a standard... okay, no, I read that already. 1, only Pokemon that have names that sound like barnacles. Also, I attempted Pantheon 5 today, got to absolute radiance. Is it just me, or is the fight just not fun? It's not like I don't enjoy hard fights either. Grim and Pure Vessel are awesome. Dude, Radiance is like... it's a level of difficult that feels bad. I don't know. It is truly a level of difficult that makes me, like, just frustrated. I've talked about it before, how... there's a difference between, like, frustrating but satisfying, and there's a level of just pure frustration. And I feel like the Radiance fight always hit pure frustration to me. Like, I just never wanted to do it again. It sucked to be a part of. Okay, hang on before I go further. Hello, hi doodles. Okay, no in-battle revives. No held items that only increase damage. Okay. Play on set battle, not shift. I am only allowed to use new Pokemon aside from the starter on my main battle team. New means I have not used this one before. Oh, okay. So you can't, like, catch the same Pokemon? Or do you have, like, a running list of Pokemon that you've used before? Only Pokemon that look like barnacles. So, like, only Golett. Which I'm pretty sure is not in Platinum. 2014, I think. I think I was 15 when it snowed here. Oh, okay. 2014. No, wait. I was, like, 15 or 16 when it snowed here. So it has to be... no, wait. You're right. Shit. 2014. Man, that was a long time ago. That was more than 10 years ago. Ha. Hey, Zaki. I have a running list. Yeah, I've been keeping track since 2017. Dang. Wait, how many Pokemon could you not have used then? All right, let's get ready for this. My headphones cable keeps getting caught on my keyboard. You have them, Spider. The smell is upon you. All those organs, rich, prepared for feasting. Yes, give all organs. Ooh, we granted a wish. You've done well, Spider. Upon these fine meats, my children will gorge and grow. And better the organs of others than they feed upon your own, yes? One should not be surprised for the spider to perceive the truth of my requests. A child of one like you, many times I've seen it similar. They will be born hungry, with sharp tooth and claw. In their birth craze, your own meat would delight as much as another bug's. This feast is distraction, in hope to save your shell. Is that shameful? A mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong. Is it wrong to want to witness their first flight, their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? I mean, that last part, maybe. I can't wait to see my kids kill for the first time. Your choice is your own, tall mother. Tall mother. Boots down, house empty, no crumbs, yes. You won't be judged by me. I've seen enough sacrifice. I've no love for the act. A long claw. Oh. Talisman fashioned from talon of a large predator. Increases the range of needle attacks. Whoa. Wow. Hell yeah, baby. Okay, let's actually get rid of you and put you in. Okay, well, I think Ole may have lied to me because this doesn't accept blue artifacts. I was told it would. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I am running... Hang on. We old brew. Fucking calling me brew. Jesus, Matrona. A bit long in the tooth, eh? I'm running low, I think. Platinum is down to under 20 options left. Dang, Ole. Well, hey, that means that you have, because it's 20 options plus your starter, right? So that means that you have, whatchamacallit? 4 teams. 4 potential teams. I think you'll be okay. I believe in you. You have the heart of a champion. It will accept blue artifacts next time it's upgraded, you dingus. I like it when Ole calls me a dingus. That's fun. I love it when you guys, like, call me fucking playground insults. It's adorable. Fool. Gets sucked into the bug sucker. No one expects to be in the bug sucker. Okay, sucker. Okay, wait, hang on. Wish-wise. This one, Great Taste of Farloom, I think we should leave till the end, because... Yeah, that's gonna take a long time, especially with the Courier's Rasher. I don't know how we're gonna do that. We might have to plan out a route. Vintage Nectar. I don't know where it is. Mossberry Stew, I just have to go back to the Druid, which is not that far after Marrow. The Marrow. Vintage Nectar, I have no idea. Crust Nut, I have no idea. I think maybe we do Silver Bells next, because we have to go to the tunnels below Bellheart, and we have to do the Crawbug thing, which is near Bellheart anyway, so... yeah. I think that's probably the best. I have found my 6th Pokemon for this particular playthrough, actually. Ooh! Tell me. Tell me! Wait, you had a rule about revives, right? Are you not allowed to revive? Let me see. No items that increase damage. Play on set. Was number 1? No in-battle revives. Okay, so you can revive out of battle. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Well, 5 technically, since I'm laying the starters repeat. Alright, but what's your list, dog? Yummy is coming tomorrow, and I have a feeling it's going to be very expensive. Ooh, baby. Well, it's fine. I've been saving up for Yummy. I'm almost at 2k gems, so we'll have enough to spend on the pack at least twice. And then... we'll just see how many, like, materials I have. Now, the tunnel's underneath Bellheart. How doth I getteth there? How dostest I gettest here? Tell me. Explain. Insert flex about me having 9,000 gems. Oh, Giorno, kick me while I'm down, why don't you? I might make it if it's not too expensive. Hey! Yay! That means that we're getting more friends. We're getting more people for the Yummy train. My cute little cat snacks are gonna have so many buddies. That makes me happy. Alrighty. So what we need right here is to go to the... Does it want me to go to Farfields? Bellway Station down and to the right. Oh! Okay. Oh, Cleo. I've never even seen the show that comes from. Psh, why you gotta compare what you have with what other people have? That's toxic as hell. Yeah. Jonah, you tickle me pink. Sometimes. Sometimes you just hit it right. You just hit it right on the right place, you know? Do. Yes. Oh, I forgot the little like bell crabs here. Yay! I love that. Give me money. Give me money. I wish for money. Charles. Your X-Men. Oh. Your X-Men. Yes, Charles. Hello, Charles. Oh, fuck. It landed in the spike pit, Charles. I hope that these items respawn. Because that's a bitch. That's a bitch and a half, Charles. Don't love that for us. Oh boy, that's a big boy. That's a big... Charles! It's me, your friend, Charles. That was a big boy. Oh, that's the guy who doesn't like anyone. Misanthrope Jones. Empoleon Golem. Whoa. How did you get a golem? Do you have someone to trade with? Rapidash. Ooh, I love a Rapidash. Medicham. Medicham is the little onion baby, right? Sizor. Dang, Sizor? That's sick. And Togekiss. Oof. Togekiss is fine. Togekiss is okay. I'm not a huge Togekiss fan, if I'm being honest. That's the guy who's built like a peanut. Well, that's sure a sentence you said to me. Oh, I have to attack you from below, I see. Yes. You will be my stepping stone. Now, why did that hurt me? Oh, I grazed him. He, like, barely touched me. Fuck, are you... This fucking game, dude. I was so excited to get a reward for finally killing one of those big boys, and the game's just like, what if we gave you an endless pit of death instead? You stupid idiot. You fool. You think we're rewarding you for this? Moron. Alright, let me catch up on the chat a little bit. That's kind of an all-star lineup, not gonna lie. Oh. I practice the dark art known as self-trading. Togekiss is amazing. I'm not saying the Togekiss is a bad Pokemon. It's just, like, not one of my favorites. I've never enjoyed the Togepi line. I don't love it. I have a Soul Silver card and more than one DS. Oh, shit. I thought you were just, like, emulating. I don't think you can talk about self-trading on this family-friendly Christian channel. Hey, Doodles. Hey, Doodles, explain the joke to me real quick. What do you mean? What do you think self-trading is? But yeah, good job. Like, Ole, you got some heavy hitters in there. Sizer is nothing to sneeze at. That's a strong steel type. Oh, thank you for waiting. Okay. Okay, the video game Silksong. What are we doing here, guys? What's the plan with this one? What was the I'm really not finding a lot of those silver bells, huh? Bell crab. I love you. I love you, Bell Crab. You're my favorite kind of hermit. You know, wink. I do not. I specifically don't. Please explain. Oh. Did that feels a bit fucking rude. As did that. Nothing to sneasel at. A good joke, well told. I have a Sizer is fucking awesome. Truth. Sizer is awesome, and so is Golem. Golem is one of my favorite Pokemon ever. I always wanted to have a Golem in many of my teams, in many of my playthroughs, but the problem is, right, is that I never had two consoles that could trade with one another, and I never had two copies of the game. And I also, while I did have friends who played Pokemon, we didn't, like, frequently trade with each other. It was more of a, like, I would mostly see them at school. They were work friends. They were colleagues. And a lot of the time we would end up with, like, the same version or something. Actually, there's a lot of moments in my life where I remember buying a version of the game that I didn't really want. I wanted the other version, but because a friend of mine had already bought the other version, I decided to buy the one that they didn't have so that we could trade with each other, and that just never came to fruition. Which sucks, man. I wanted to play, like, Diamond so badly, but I ended up getting Pearl. Just because a friend of mine already had Diamond. Ciao. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of shards. I have 4. And, god damn, it is boiling in my room right now. So we're halfway there. That's fine. The silver bells are a bit inconsistent. They will keep spawning until you have collected all of them. You just kind of have to gotta roam around. Fair enough. Okay. You know, it's actually been a while since we played Pokemon. And I'm definitely not playing Pokemon Legends ZA, the new one. Because, your boy doesn't have the kind of money to spend on a game like that. I also don't know if it's on the original Switch. Is it on the original Switch or is it just on the Switch 2? But also, it looks bad. It looks genuinely pretty bad, though. They removed a lot of stuff. They removed a lot of, like, really cool stuff about Pokemon, like abilities and shit. I sort of, there's nothing about the new Legends game that makes me want to play it. But maybe it's time for us to do another challenge run at some point. You know? We could do a challenge run in, like, Emerald, which I haven't played on this channel yet. But it was the first game I ever streamed. Back when I used to stream on Twitch. Before the channel, in the before times. Before Byte Marx, when I had my own channel. And I made garbage. Like, thank goodness none of my old videos are still up. They were all terrible. They were all bad. I ad-libbed basically all of them. Did not believe in script writing back then. Oh, you live and you learn, you know? I'm only at the 4th gym. So I don't have them all fully evolved yet. Just have settled on what the team's gonna be. Okay, no, so it's aspirational. But that's fine. Yeah, like, you gotta do that. There's nothing better than having something to work towards. Personally, I think the Gen 4 games have what's probably my favorite Pokemon ever in them, and that is Shinx. I love Shinx so much. Absolutely my favorite Pokemon. I know it's not that good as a Pokemon because it's like a physical attacker and an electric type, which is not ideal because most electric type moves aren't physical. Go figure. But it's still a cool Pokemon that I really like. Guts is a good ability. If it makes you feel better, Pearl committed less war crimes than any diamond. I mean, yeah, but that's doesn't make me feel that much better. Less war crimes is still some war crimes. I also didn't like the look of the new Legends game. Me neither. What? Come on, put the old videos back up. Literally everyone's old videos are embarrassing. I already took them down a long time ago, and that channel had like 45 subscribers, so it's not like anyone was really missing anything. I'm pretty sure that was all people I know as well. Yeah, I know 45 people. I know 45 people who I bullied into watching my YouTube channel. But hell, maybe I'll put them on the Patreon. They're just not good. If people really want them and we reach some sort of goal, I will release the old videos. The old Grim tapes. Because my channel's name was Grim Monolith for a while. Luxray is serviceable because it still has a good special attack. It also has decent abilities. Like, Intimidate is a pretty decently good ability. Being able to cut something's attack just by swapping in is always going to be good. And Guts is a pretty good ability if you have something like... If you do that tech where you... what's the move that does extra damage? If you... What's the move that does extra damage if you have a status condition and you put like a poison orb on Luxray so it goes into the fight poisoned? Or something like that. Then you can make use of... It's the same tech that you would use with, like, Staraptor. But obviously worse, because Staraptor is much, much faster. But it's a decently good tech. And you can do that with Guts, because Guts raises your Pokemon's attack if it has a status condition. Guts is a pretty good ability against Griffith. Incorrect. Guts is a terrible ability against Griffith. It has so many drawbacks. So many losses. You really gotta finish that comic, dude. You know 45 people? Brag. I don't know many of them anymore. The physical electric type you really gotta feel bad for is Zeb Striker. Oh, that sucks too, because I love Zeb Striker. It has such a cool design. It's a zebra unicorn. It looks rad, and then they just, like, didn't. Then they just, like, didn't do anything with it. It sucks, man. First gatekeeping, eating, now gatekeeping old videos. I'm truly disappointed in you. Oh, man. You know, Jono, I'm disappointed in me too, so it's nice to know that we're on the same page for once. The move you're thinking of is Facade. That's the one. Damn, Cal did just did an actually on you. Nobody in Berserk smooches each other, it's no fun. Excuse me, plenty of people in Berserk smooch each other. You just haven't gotten to the smooches yet. The smooches have to be earned. Doodles, no one's gonna be smooching each other on the first page. Gotta earn your smooches in this life. Rapidash gets a bit shafted too, honestly. I need to level up a lot to get Flare Blitz. Yeah, I feel like a lot of fire Pokemon are like that. I remember Ninetales in Gen 4 in like, whatchamacallit, like Soul Silver and Heart Gold and stuff. Also got a bit shafted because they only get good fire attacks way late. Like, way past fire being relevant. Dude, countering with a depressing comment isn't fair. No, I just feel bad for you. You're cool, BTW, don't worry. I know I'm cool. That wasn't a depressing comment. That was self-deprecating humor. I am immortal because no one can be more mean to me than I can be. Let's go get some crawl bugs. But yeah, no, I know. You're cool too, Jono. The pretty boy and the big man should smooch. You don't know that they don't. You don't know that they don't because you have not read very far into that comic. Read the comic and then tell me who isn't smooching. Also, no one should smooch the pretty man. The pretty man should remain smoochless until the end of time. I feel like that's true for a lot of people, yourself being most mean to you. Yeah, no, it's like a defense mechanism. It's very easy to feel like if you don't build up some sort of thick skin, that you're going to get hurt a lot more by the people around you. So I feel like a lot of people end up hurting themselves a little bit to try and mitigate the amount of damage other people can do to them, you know? And it sucks. It shouldn't be that way. It's not good for you to do it like that. But, you know, sometimes you don't learn that until later after you've already been mean to yourself. So you kind of have to, like, unlearn how to do that. How far did I get in Sailor Moon? I got pretty far. I'm watching Crystal, though. I think it's Nephrite? Who's the first evil king? Nephrite, they introduced Sailor Mars. I've gotten to, I think I'm at the part where they're introducing Sailor Jupiter. But I haven't quite gotten to her yet. Which I'm excited for, because I really like lightning powers, and Sailor Jupiter has lightning powers. And also, she seems cool. Plus, she's green. Like, green is one of my favorite colors ever. So it's nice to see that green is being associated with lightning. Usually in Japanese fiction, green is associated with, like, wind powers. Which is also cool, because wind is a cool ability. But it's interesting to see it associated with, like, lightning. Also, it's interesting to see them associate Jupiter with lightning, because it works well on the basis of the planet, since Jupiter is, like, constantly stormy. But it also works well on the basis of the Roman god, because Jupiter is, like, the king of the gods. He's the Zeus analog. And so he would be very, like, you know, stormy and stuff like that. Although, if I recall correctly, Jupiter in the Roman pantheon feels a lot more, like, administrative than Zeus did. Like, Zeus was very kind of chill, bone everything, hey girl, you down, XD. But, like, Jupiter, I think, was a bit more serious about his position in the pantheon, if I recall correctly. Some of us just hate ourselves, and it's not about thick skins at all. That's fair. Gen 7 was great for equine Pokemon because Mudsdale came with some cool horse-themed moves. Oh, hell yeah. Mudsdale rules. Gen 7, was that, Sun and Moon? Or was that, like, X and Y? I don't remember, because Gen 4 was Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Diamond Purple, Diamond and Pearl. And then Gen 5 was Black and White. So Gen 6 must have been like... No, Gen 6 was Sun and Moon, yeah? And then Gen 7 must have been X and Y? Did I have that right? Sailor Jupiter is amazing and I love her, my tall sweet child. I'm keen to see how she goes. I do regret a little bit that I picked Crystal instead of the original, because I really like the art style of the original. And I feel like I'm not getting the full Monster of the Week experience. Oh, and the other thing is I've seen some of the, like, monster designs from the original, and I feel like they're a bit more varied than the monster designs in Crystal. I feel like in Crystal they sort of went for a base level, this is what the monsters look like kind of design. And I don't love that as much, because in the original it feels like they had a lot more, like, variance to how the creatures would look. But I'll finish Crystal and then I'll maybe check out the original and see if I like it more. It's been a while since I've watched a good Monster of the Week, so I'm pretty excited for that. Okay, how many rag pelts do I need? It's like 25. That's not an insane number at all. Then start the OG, it's great. I think I'll probably finish Crystal first, and then I'll jump onto the OG. Oh shit, this makes the necklaces. Yes. Mr. Necklace, make me a necklace. I would love to have a necklace, please. And this gives me how many? 60, yeah. Sick. You got it wrong. X and Y is the 6th generation. Oh, okay. Okay. I always wanted to play X and Y because X and Y, was that the game that introduced dress up? Or am I also getting that wrong? Because that's something I always loved about like Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield remains one of my favorite Pokemon games just simply because I feel like the character customization aspect in that game is a lot better than the character customization in most of the Pokemon games. Like, I've complained about it endlessly when we did Scarlet and Violet, but I really hate how they forced you to wear a uniform in that one. It sucked. I hated how the uniform looked. I hated that I couldn't make my own character. Like, I thought... It feels like the Pokemon team learns a lesson, and then promptly unlearns the lesson for the next game. Yeah? Like, how many times do we have to fucking teach you this lesson, old man? Let me roleplay as myself in the Pokemon universe. That's the whole reason I bought this game. And then they come out with ZA, and it's like, what if we made... You know how there's all those memes about, Pokemon fighting being really easy? Because it's basically just rock, paper, scissors. What if we made that correct? Unequivocally correct? What if we just made that true? So let's take out all of the abilities. Sad to find out Mob Psycho 100 wasn't more of a monster of the week. It's kind of a monster of the week, but I feel like it's more of a slice of life comedy that has some plot elements. Also, I think Mob Psycho is kind of its own thing. It feels hard to categorize, but that just might be a lack of imagination on my part. Gotcha, bitch. Ooh, I'm getting like 5 at a time from this thing. Yeah, I'm at 17 already. That's crazy. Nice. Why did I only get 3 from him? Hey. Why'd your big brother only give me 3 rags? I'm at least worth 5. Anyway, Bionicles. So there's an evil rock tribe army who's trying to conquer Barra Magna. Oh, right, yeah. These are the, like, more biological creatures that the Bionicle designs were originally based off of by the great creators, yeah? If I recall correctly, that's what you said last time. And they're elemental themed, but they don't have elemental powers. It's more about, like, culture. If I recall correctly. Nice. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a spoon. I see you've played Knifey Spoony before. My favorite Simpsons joke. I only need 3 more rag pelts. I only require 3 more rag pelts. And then we can start doing that quest I kind of don't want to do. Where are you, birds? Show yourself, you feathery bastards! Reveal yourselves to me! Well remembered, that's pretty much it. Hey! They spend too much time on the Claw and not enough time on shenanigans. You mean Claw, the evil psychic organization? I mean, yeah, but like, it's relevant to sort of Mob's journey and his beliefs and ideology. And it's also, Claw is such a fun thing for mobs specifically to have to deal with, because he is not great at confronting people. So it's wonderful to see him in a confrontational position where he's like, I have to do something because... Not because I'm the most powerful psychic that's ever lived, even though he is, basically. But he has to do something because, he is in the unique position of understanding why these guys are wrong. And it's a very anime thing, right? Like, it's an incredibly common concept in anime. But it's done so well and feels fresh. Regardless of the fact that it's basically generic at this point. But it just feels like hell yeah. That's what I wanted. Heyo. Swimming in money. I want to see more Reagan schemes. Yeah, I get you though. But, like, Reagan had that really great episode where he had to repair his reputation and things. I thought that was really wonderful. So, Machanui forms an alliance from the other tribes to resist them. And in 2009, Barnacle actually got its 4th movie. Machanui was voiced by Michael Dorner. Can you give me an example of maybe someone else that Michael Dorner has voiced that would... inform me as to who this man is. Now I have to take this back to the bar. If I recall correctly. The bar. The bar. The bar exam. I fucking love this dude. You make me happy every time I see you. Guy. You do not. You suck. I'm glad you're dead. Ka-chow. Oh, shit. Oh, that was... Whoo! That... I should not be allowed to have this much power. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy crawl bugs? Their squawking and crewing up there is starting to wear mightily on my patrons. Join my Patreon today. Here is the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. Aye, this should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when next you pass by. Thank you kindly, traveler. Hey! I love it. Michael Dorner played Worf on Star Trek. I know of Worf, but I never watched Star Trek. The Klingon who joins the Starship Enterprise crew. As payment goes, I've got something I think you'd make good use of. A spare crafting kit. I've been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. I know they won't be returning. Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools shall attain an even sharper edge. Oh shit, is this the first time we've ever gotten a crafting kit? What do you use it for? Does it just upgrade your tool damage? Or do I have to, like, apply it to a specific tool? Also, let's see what our next quest is. I guess this one? We can also go get that final melody. Let's go get the mossberry stew. And then... maybe take a look around for some of the other items. I seriously don't know how we're gonna do the rations. The Korea's rations. That sounds like such ass, dude. The crafting kit is just a general tool damage increase, yes? Okay. That's cool. Ayla! Or Aira. If it's Ayla, that's Latin for wind. Where are we going? The Marrow, probably. I remember it being near the Marrow. Craig? Probably Craig. Probably not Craig. At the halfway home has the vintage nectar BTW. Oh, okay. Well, I can go grab it later then. That's fine. That's fine and good and dandy. Did you do Delicate Flower, Cal? I did do Delicate Flower. I've heard that it's like that, but worse. I think we did Delicate Flower first try, I want to say. But at that point, we had basically gotten, like, every upgrade in the game. So I don't know how impressive it is. If you want to see me doing Delicate Flower, I'm pretty sure I did it on stream. No, it's Moss Home. I want to go to Moss Home, obviously. Do 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 do. So, Ole, what is your feeling on 2009 Barnacle? Is it your favorite Barnacle? Is it sort of just like a middle of the list? Is it your least favorite? Tell me. This is where the druid is, yeah? I believe so. Or this is where someone was. Perchance not the druid. Perchance to dream, to think. No, here we go. I can hear him cackling. Druid, I require a pitcher of your mossberry stew to satiate a gourmand of the citadel. Will you pass some to me? A bug who'll consume my berry brew? Strong they'd be to bear a taste so sharp. Here is a flavor so ripe, searing, flavor of pleasure and pain. They too may see the visions if they taste it strong. The visions could they see? Grant the stew for your bug to share the visions. Yes, we shall pass it. Okay. Nice seeing you. Kind of midway, I'd say. I think my least favorite is the last one, which we're very close to. Oh, okay. So this one is like kind of mid, but like not terrible. Cool. Was it what didn't you love about it? Was it just like a departure too much from the original concept? Did they try and do too much, or did they not do enough? Well, same with Delicate Flower, you can kill the enemies beforehand to make it easier. Oh, wait, don't enemies respawn if you pass screens? I also didn't know that you could do that with Delicate Flower. What's your favorite Hollow Knight character, Ole and Cal? Oh, my favorite character. That's rough. That is a tough one. I'm kind of caught. Like, I love... What's his name? Quill? I love Quill from the first game. And I love Chakra, obviously. Sherma is wonderful. I love Sherma. But there's a bunch of, like... I like Sly. I like Sly a lot. I like Grim. Grim is what I aspire to be in my life. Oh. Jono, that is a toughie. That's toughy tough. Which I realize now you might not get if you don't live in this country, because there was a brand of shoes, specifically school shoes, I believe, that were, the brand was called Toughies, or Tuffy. And the tagline for that shoe used to be Tuffy Tough. And I remembered the commercials very clearly from my childhood. Back when I watched television, instead of just things on my computer. Maybe just Hornet, honestly. Hornet is phenomenal. But I don't know if she's my favorite. I think she's a good main character. But overall character... Okay, whoa. What is the metric with which... Okay, this might make it easier. Jono, can you give us some, like, parameters? Is this favorite character to, like, hang out with? Or favorite character, in terms of just, like, their abilities or stuff? Is it personality? If you give me parameters, I might be able to pick better. Bartender, I've been tasked to acquire a nectar of significant age. Would you retain any such drink? After the finest stuff, eh? Sure, I might have a few vessels left, but I can't be selling them cheap. The shells in my cellar are the last left in Farloom. Once I've become Michael Caine. Once they're gone, no bug'll ever taste such sweetness again. Ooh, don't have the cash. For now, bartender, I cannot spare so many rosaries. Suit yourself. Maybe you'd rather pour the cheap stuff. Give your shell a kick before you head into our blotted lands. Sure, why not? I'll take a shot. Whoo! It's only those few stronger pilgrims that survive to reach my home now. Thalum's curse climbs the wrist. Poor sods, left to wonder. I do sometimes get to wondering, is it the dregs of their own mind in there keeping him walking, or something else entirely? I'd say personality. Oh, God. Damn. Well, okay, so I like Sherma, but I like Sherma because he's a cute little guy, not necessarily because he's of his personality. Like, he's very upbeat and cheerful, and that's wonderful, but he's also, like, super religious. That's never really been my kind of jam. The Ghost, the main character of Hollow Knight, which the community calls the Ghost. I like him. He's also a sweet little guy, but he doesn't really have a personality. I like the map maker a lot. He's cool and wonderful and adorable. I like Chakra's personality too, although she seems a bit like judgmental and harsh, and she doesn't seem to appreciate anything except strength, which I'm not sure I'd love to, like, I'm not sure I would make the cut if we hung out, you know? But maybe Quill. I think I could probably hang with Quill. Yeah, Quill from the first game is his name, right? Quill? Or is it Quirrell or something? I'm thinking of the right guy, right? Like the swordsman that you meet every now and again. He just seems like chill, and he has a lot going on, but he also isn't... Like, so many people in these worlds are so much. They think that they're the main character of like the game, but I feel like Quill kind of understood, like, he has things he needs to do, but he doesn't need to seek out a fight where there is none. And the point of, like, being good at fighting isn't necessarily doing it all the time. And I really liked his character. I think that, like, for how little he actually featured in the game's story, I think it's Quirrell. Okay, for as little as Quirrell actually featured in the game's story, he left an impact on me. Especially the ending you get with him. Not like a game ending, but just like the end to his involvement. It was really... I loved it a lot. It was one of my favorite moments in the game. And, I'm really glad I got to experience it. But yeah, I think my favorite character is probably Quirrell. Okay, the guy who fucked Umu's ass, yeah, what? You mean her devoted knight, that guy? What on earth gave you the impression that they were banging? And that it was anal. Where did you read that in his dialogue? But yeah, Quirrell, from Quirrell's introduction to his design, I feel like I just sort of vibed with him so much. Fucked as in beat up, but banging works too, yeah. No. He served Umu. Umu is the one dreamer, right? The dreamer who has the lab. Curl served her. And brought you to her specifically because she wanted to... She didn't want to be, like, a problem anymore. Hey, bud. Thanks for almost stealing all of the rosaries in this area. Umu is the big jellyfish. Yeah, isn't that one of the dreamers? Do I have that wrong? It's been a while since I played Hollow Knight. Wasn't the dreamer Monomon or something? Oh! Yeah, that's who Curl was, like, sworn to. Umu is the big snail, isn't it? Oh, wait, no. I'm maybe a bit confused about this now. I'll just take your word for it. I don't remember very much about Hollow Knight, which is the problem, because it's been a couple of years since we played it. In fact, we played Hollow Knight, I think, around the very beginning of this channel. It was our first major long series of streams. Umu is the jellyfish boss. The dreamer in Fog Cannon is Monomon the teacher. Okay. But yeah, Monomon is who Curl works for, I believe. Like, he's sworn to her or something. And I really enjoyed that little story of his. There we go. I tried to get a bit fancy with it. Which maybe isn't a good idea. Oh man, I went to charge up, but you gotta bounce on those. You penis. Get over here. No. Gotcha. Crazy that Team Cherry can make a character with such little screen time that likable. It really is. Team Cherry is... I've talked about this before, but they're phenomenal at character writing. Because the characters get, like... A lot of the characters get, like, basically no screen time. And yet they leave such a lasting impression on me that I can... look at all of the amazing characters they wrote and go like, this guy I talked to 6 times is my favorite. Oh, fuck those guys. Alright, Ole, you were going to tell me how to switch those guys off. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. What's up, bud? What's up, bud? No. This way. Over here. Oh, goddammit. Anyway, I like Gorb. Fuck, I forgot about Gorb. I am Gorb! The ultimate mind! I love Gorb too. Gorb is wonderful. They're called Claw Maidens, and the place to go is the High Halls. Okay. We'll go sort that out next, because those bitches are really annoying. Ooh. Wait, did my spool break? Oh, is that because I have a cocoon? Or something? What the fuck? Give me back my spool, you bastards. Gotcha. Return my spool to me. Return me my spool. Man, I have been... So I have a D&D game that I'm running, but also a D&D game that I got invited to play in. And... So let me tell you that I am a forever DM. I very rarely get to actually play a character in D&D. And it's so lovely to be in a campaign where I finally get to play a character. Because I've been so keen to do that for so long. One of the greatest joys of D&D is it's like fan fiction. Like, you just come up with these, like, fantasy characters. And I love it. And I've been so keen to play one for so long, and I just haven't had an opportunity. But I finally got invited to a campaign that I can play in. And man, I am keen. I am keen. Okay, let's go Bellheart. Maybe I should have gone Greymore. It might be a bit closer. Whoop. I feel like Gorb and Trobio are the comedy bosses for their respective games. Trobio kind of puts me in the mind of, like, if Grim was a comedic boss, you know? Because he has a similar vibe to Grim of just, like, pure showmanship, but Grim obviously had that, like, darkness about him that we all really loved. Man, Grim was so cool. He's one of my favorite characters from this game as well. Oh, it's a toss-up between Grim and, Quirrell, if I'm being honest. God damn it. Can I change my answer, Jono? There's also Zote, but I haven't fought him yet, because he's still dying in Deep Nest. Go and free Zote, lest you taste his blade, Life Ender. The strongest blade known to bug. Yeah, it's like how in the original game, Little Ghost's soul container is broken when there's a shade active. Oh, that's interesting. I've never noticed that before. No, fuck Zote. Man steals your GF. No, he doesn't. What the fuck are you talking about? Jono, explain that to me, please. What are you talking about? Right, let's go to buy ourselves a drink. Well, not ourselves. He does. Remember Bretta? Who the fuck is Bretta? Bretta is no one's GF. Let me purchase that vintage nectar. The aged stuff's down at the bottom of the cellar. I'll trust you to collect only the vessel you're owed. I'd be grabbing it myself, but it's become a hard climb for my stiffened shell. I don't even know who this is for anymore. Let's go. Oh, God. I killed a rat. Where is this? Where is this thing? I'm presuming it's like at the bottom. Dog, you gotta check on your basement. It is nasty down here. Wait, what? Oh, God. Oh, there's an infestation of ants. Did the ants steal my goddamn whiskey? Ugh. I hate these guys. Hate them in real life. Hate them down here. Whoa, you're a new one? I will say they have cool designs, but I am not a fan. Got him. Oh, it's the rogue knife. The rogue ant. Don't know why I was gonna say knight. Okay, hey, Craig? Your cellar is fucked, yo. There's so many ants down here. You gotta get, like, an exterminator in or something. Because this is ridiculous. The ants down here have got, like, fucking weapons and shit. Oh, and they just keep coming. Did Craig invite them? Is he trying to, like, sell me out so that he can get some cash? Should I, or does he not know? I maybe shouldn't be so quick to call betrayer on Craig. Wasn't Breda dating Troy? Only for, like, one season. In one of the episodes, she was kind of dating Jeff. And then in another episode, she was dating Subway. Okay. Oh, shit, this guy. Damn. No, fuck. They don't stop coming, they don't stop coming, they don't stop coming. Hey now, you're a rock star. Show on, get paid. Hey, dickhead. Hey, 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 you got a bunch of ants down there, dog. Save first? What do you mean save first? She wishes. The girl who simps for the night and writes fanfiction about him. What the fuck? Did I miss this whole character? Well, anyway, it's just funny to imagine Zote struggling in deepness forever, so I'm gonna keep him there. You mean, Jono. Alright, I have to look up Breda, because Breda, Hollow Knight. She writes fanfiction about you? I don't think I found this character. I have never run into this character before. What? What? Oh my god. What the fuck? I can't oh man, that sucks. I would have loved Breda so much when we played this. Would it kill you to laugh at my joke instead of explaining the entire show to me? Yes. It would. Would it kill you to make a joke? I confess to, I too abandoned Zote to die on a few of my HK playthroughs. Never. Could never be me. I also don't do multiple playthroughs, generally. So, if I miss anything, I miss it. That's why I go back to save people most of the time. Because I don't want to miss things. Oops. Oh, I have to do all of this shit again. I just want my whiskey. I didn't get my whiskey. I worked so hard for that whiskey. Do. That's horrible. The problem is if you leave him with Vengefly King, he just dies, but if you leave him in Deep Nest, he struggles forever. What the fuck? Ole's like, I have to admit, I also let this character die every now and again, and then Jono's like, no, I tortured them. I wanted them to feel pain. Got him. Do I have to just kill all the ants? I feel like I do, because I'm pretty sure they stole my whiskey. One thing you don't do to a bug, it's steal its whiskey. You learned that lesson the hard way. Everyone has to learn that at some point in their life, but I guess these ants are learning it today. I'm gonna find a different streamer now. Goodbye. Alrighty, let's what bone is that, by the way? I know that's probably like a mask. Like, the idea is that he found another bug's mask or something, but it looks like a helmet and such a weird oblong shape. Are you enjoying your longer reach? I'm gonna be so honest, Ole, I don't really notice it, but I'm sure if I had to guess, it would be there. Like, if I had to switch it off, I would notice it immediately. It's just, at the moment, I do not rarely see it, but it might just be lack of observation on my part more than its actual reach. Oh, there you are. God, fuck. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's... maybe we swap you out for something. Maybe a claw mirror? We could swap you out for the claw mirror. Why not? BTW Longnail equals Mark of Pride. Knight just make no sense. The slash is 2 times bigger than the guy performing it. That's the thing. Emilio and I have talked about that before, where a lot of the sword fight... we actually have a short about it. If you want to go watch some of our shorts. But a lot of the, like, sword fights skills and things like that in these games feels very, like, anime sword fighty, where they're clearly cutting the air, but it creates, like, like an effect that extends the cut long past the weapon's actual reach. And it's crazy and incredibly anime coded, but these games have always done it like that. And I personally like it. I think it adds a sense of, like, progression. One of the most difficult things with martial characters is giving them a progression that doesn't feel purely mechanical, you know? Like, it seems easy on paper to be like, oh, and then for the fighter or warrior or whatever, we just have to make their damage numbers go up. But higher damage numbers aren't that interesting. Especially not visually. So doing it that way, like extending the attack distance, is a fun way of markedly making you stronger, while not making you overpowered, and not just, like, improving invisible damage numbers. You're getting very good at plugging yourself. Nice job. Thank you. I've been plugging myself my whole life. Except now it's relevant to my career. Man, the monster in Paris got aggro. What the... what? What do you mean? Who's the monster in Paris? What are you talking about? And then big boy. Big boy. A big boy. Where you at, big boy? Whoa, okay. Did not know that you had that kind of maneuver. Whew, boy. Maybe we also try some other stuff. Hang on. Longclaw we're gonna keep. Maybe we put Druid's Eye in instead. Yeah. Let's try that. You've been plugging yourself your whole life? Have you not? You gotta sell yourself, dude. Who's gonna buy you... Gonna buy the stuff that you make if you can't even sell yourself? And I've been writing for like my whole life, so I have to sell myself. Oh, shit. Well, at least they killed the rats, I guess. Rough when your ant infestation kills your rat infestation. That's how you know things have gotten serious. The Monster in Paris is an animated film whose English dub, unsure if the original, features John Lennon's son as a giant singing flea. It's beautiful. Aww, that sounds really nice. You know, in hindsight, binding right on top of the big boy's head probably wasn't a great idea, but I was trying to get the claw mirror, like, flash damage onto him. But yeah, I think that's probably a good reason why I shouldn't be using that particular tool. Because it makes me do shit like that. Silly shit I shouldn't be doing. Which, of course, I never do if I don't have a tool that makes it happen. Whoa, okay. Fully gung-geared me. Which is Odin's spear from mythology. That's right, baby. It's mythology, chat. Gungnir is the name of Odin's spear, which is famously the shaft of which is made from wood from Yggdrasil, the world tree. And I believe the spearhead is, or no, the spear itself is inlaid with runes, which make it very powerful. It always deals a fatal blow, so it's always a one-hit kill, and it always it always hits. It can never miss. So Odin is literally using a cheat item, which is very in character. Absolutely the kind of shit he would pull. He is not at all concerned with honor or fairness or having to prove he's the best. Which is really fun because it's in direct opposition to like an item like Mjolnir, which is an item that is very powerful. But it didn't choose Thor or anything. It's not like it was made for Thor, but it was also the reason Thor is the only one who uses Mjolnir is because he's kind of the only one who can. He's sort of the only one who's strong enough to use it. And that's rarely that. Like it's not like it doesn't amplify his powers or anything. It's just a very powerful weapon that he's kind of the only one physically capable of using. Which I think is an interesting idea. That's an aspect of like the gods in mythology that I really like, is that they use weapons and tools and stuff. Because that's a very human thing. And it really shows how the cultures viewed their gods as basically just being super strong humans. Which is not something that happens in, like, monotheistic religions. Monotheism is very commonly, like, making their gods out to be omnipotent and things like that. But polytheistic religions tend to make their gods a lot more human, which in turn makes them very relatable. Because they aren't, like, all-knowing. They are fallible, and that's cool. It's nice to know that the person that you're asking for shit is a fallible dude, because it means that it might be easier to reason with them. Oh, you 211, hi! Isn't Thor a smith? He is the... Hang on, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Thor is, I believe, he is... I don't know if he's the god of smithing. I think smithing is part of the things he does. No, he does, like... I think he does do smithing. I'm not sure. Thor is said to be the hoofbeats... Thunder is said to be the hoofbeats of the beasts who pull his chariot across the sky. Thor's chariot, which is goats, I want to say. Cal knows how to plug himself. How could that be? OMG, Cal is an OnlyFans creator. I'll never tell. The mega ant looks like the flea. I see. Also, plugging and selling yourself is for OnlyFans, not YouTube. Oh, man. It's crazy to see you guys both get access to the communal brain cell at the same time. How are you doing, OU211? I thought his thunder was him hitting his anvil. No, the lightning was, I believe, supposed to be him... like the sparks flying off of his anvil. But that's, like, the Viking TV show also isn't super accurate with that stuff. Thor, I think, just does shit. That's the problem, right? Is that a lot of the stories about Thor are not things that are in his deific domain. Like, Thor is a war god, primarily. People pray to him for war. But Thor also fishes... famously, the way that he catches Jormungandr, the world serpent, is that he goes fishing and he uses an ox's head for bait. And then Jormungandr bites on, and Thor, like, wrestles him. And then they have a final battle during Ragnarok, and they kill each other. But yeah, Thor does, like... Because, like, the thing is, Thor frequently, like, drinks and stuff, but he's not the god of drinking. He's a god of war. And all of the other shit he does is just sort of shit he does. That's why there's so much of a debate as to what Loki could be the god of. Because there have been evidence of people praying to Loki. But Loki being a trickster isn't, like, his deific domain. Because Odin is also a trickster. But Odin is the king of the gods. Feet pics now? Never. Okay, that's still pretty rad. Yeah. Also, Odin's horse Sleipnir, the seven-legged horse, which is an unoptimal number of legs for a horse, because it means 4 on one side and 3 on the other, is his nephew, because Loki gave birth to him. So Odin rides into battle on his nephew. Pagan gods are just like that. In real life, they were always loosely defined. True. Hades is the god of the dead and the underworld, but also part of the explanation why winter exists. Well, no, Hades isn't the god of the dead. Thanatos is the god of the dead. Hades is the ruler of the underworld. That's his deific domain. He's the god in charge of the underworld. Technically, Hades isn't really the god of anything, really. Sleipnir, like the runic fusion monster? Yeah, the runic cards are based off of video games and Norse mythology. Runic Munin is one of Odin's ravens, and runic Hugin is also one of Odin's ravens. Sleipnir is Odin's horse, and... what are their fucking names again? Hang on. You think I don't know about Sleipnir? I wasn't just talking to you, doodles. Hang on. I'm looking up the runic cards now. Give me 1 second. Runic. This is such a wild way to explain this. Okay, yeah, Hugin. Hugin is thought, I believe. That's one of Odin's ravens. And Munin is memory. And those are the ravens that Odin uses to spy on people, but also they sit on his shoulder. I believe it's because Odin has so much knowledge because he sacrificed his eye for the sake of, like, getting eternal wisdom, that he just has too much knowledge, so he uses the birds as, like, thought and memory and stuff. Giri and Freki are Odin's wolves. They sit beside him in Valhalla. One of them guards a specific door. I don't know what the other one does. And Sleipnir is Odin's horse. But yeah, all the spell cards in Runic are based on like video game stuff. All of the monsters are based on Norse myth. Same with Generator. My gender is video games. Video games and Norse myth, the two genders. Think I don't know. But yeah, Hades is the god who rules the underworld. Technically, he has more of a deific domain in Roman mythology than in Greek mythology. I don't hear, like, Hades is the god of... Like, he's called the god of the underworld, but, you know, that's not his, like, power set or whatever. But in, like... in Roman mythology, Pluto is the god of the underworld, but also the god of wealth. So, you know, and Hades kind of, I guess, does that. Like, there's a lot of wealth associated with him because you need a drachma to cross the river Styx, but that's more associated with, like, Charon than it is with, like, Hades. Anyway, it's weird. You're right. Like, old myth, pagan religions are very, they're very... kind of loosely defined. But apparently there's been a real resurgence of Hellenistic belief systems lately. So they're kind of coming back, which is interesting. But I'm the main character. I like this confidence, Doodles. You should keep this up. I'm being genuine with that. I heard myself say it and I was like, that sounded kind of sarcastic. I wasn't being sarcastic, I was being genuine. You should be... I like this level of confidence for you. My gender is Gorb. It's a good gender. It has very good gender benefits. The passives you get from being Gorb are pretty strong, especially if you're a spellcaster. You're back. Hang on, that's not your voice. You're back, miss. Heard a little commotion below. I trust everything went smoothly. Sir, your cellar seems to have an ant problem. I assume in sending me down, it merely slipped your mind to mention. Oh yes. Well, with your weapon and talent and what, I'm sure they didn't pose a problem, him? That was a fun read of that sentence. I'm a human. I've spoken this language before. And why, I see you've collected your prize. So we've both come out well from the trade. I also love Hornet's little sarcastic response, like, I assume it slipped your mind that you sent me to my death. Enjoy your nectar, miss. No simple pilgrim will ever taste a drop so fine. That voice really went through some changes, huh? I'm going through changes. I hate that Big Mouth ruined that song for so many people. It's a great song, and now it's just always associated with that show. Alrighty. It is halfway through, gang. That means it's intermission time. We will be back for the second hour and a half. Mom said it's my turn on the gender. I met a Hellenist the other day. Ooh, I want you to tell me about that when I get back. My gender is the bit. That's also a good gender. But that only works if you have a high performance stat. Okay. I'll see you guys in about 10-ish minutes. Stay cool until then. Do it. Be yourself. Winners don't identity theft. See you in 10. Big Mouth Doodles was a Netflix show for a long time about kids like going through puberty, but it was kind of gross and weird, and it was made by Nick Kroll and John Mulaney. So, you know, John Mulaney's involvement is already like a funny. Okay, U, N, and Y. Oh, and there's only one left, huh? Ooh. Sundry? No, there's no S. And sundry is a 6-letter word. What is it? Unky. Funky? No. Donkey, like video game donkey. Or Stunky from Pokemon. No, that's already too many letters. Gunky. No D's? Oh, all of the, like, unky words I can think of that are actual words are, like, clunky. Like, they're 6-letter words. Huh. Yeah, I mean, try it, Doodles. You never know. Hunky? No. How did you not get that, Doodles? That's a yaoi word. Okay, we're switching back to the game. Alright. What do we have? I think this is the last wish that we have to do before we start moving on to, like, just farming to, I don't even know what hunky means. Hunky is like another word for handsome. Well, hunky usually means, like, big and beefy and a handsome guy. Where do we get crust nuts? Ole. Hunk is a big handsome man. Yeah. Ole, tell me about the crust nut. Where do I achieve crust nut? I want to be post-crust nut. There are more wishes. Okay, well, these are all the wishes that we have at the Mo. At the Mo Sizzlack. Look, it's the scarecrow. I love that. There's visible change in the world. The crust nut is in the sands of Karak. Oof. We have to go back to Dune? No, I just left Dune. Okay, how do I get to Sands of Karak again? Yeah, I have to go to the Blasted Steps. Where in the Sands of Karak? Prep me a guide, please. Mr. Guide Man. Guide me a man. Make him the world's most guided man. Let's go. My beautiful son. My wonderful fast son. What digs and such. Alrighty. I gotta... Whoa, hang on. Hold on now. Gotta sit at this bench. On the map, it's the a section to the left of the central pillar. Okay, I will check it out once we get up there. Oh, hey. I think I've asked you guys before. Ole, I believe you said you have played a bit of D&D before. Jono, have you played D&D? Actually, Jono, are you a role-playing game guy? I to the left of the pillar. Big vertical column that's above the Bellway station. I see. And you said it's to the left. Okay. Well, let me... Just in case it's in this room that Chakra was in. But yeah. Jono, are you a role-playing game kind of person? Or are you mainly like action games and stuff? I played one session of D&D with a DM who knew what they were doing. Well, you said that you're gonna play another D&D game, right? Like you're prepping for a D&D game at the moment. I hope that one goes well. I hope you get a DM who also knows what they're doing in that one. But what's your... I wanted to ask what people's favorite classes were. In D&D, or just in like role-playing games in general. Like, it doesn't have to be D&D specific. No! I was so close. Fella, please. I'm just trying to nut. I just want to nut. Please. Huh. Fuck. The chamber to the left above the one Chakra was in. I see. Do I have a Weaver? Yeah. I really don't want to have to go get that cocoon again. Oh well. No, I have not. Also, role-playing games are fun, yeah. Alright, so in role-playing games, what kind of character do you normally make? Don't really know classes, but I'd want to be a support type. Oh, so you normally play like supportish. Do you mean support as in like healing, or do you mean it in like the terms of like buffing, like, or debuffing? Like, do you want to make your allies stronger, or do you want them to be healthier, or do you want to make enemies like weaker? What type of support do you normally go for? Do. So up here. Cool. Yeah, I'm playing a new campaign soon. I don't know, the DM is kind of a silly guy sometimes. That's okay though. D&D is an inherently silly activity. Silliness is to be expected. Whoops. How dost I do this? Huh. I've only played Bard and Druid, looking forward to playing not a Necromancer. Why not a Necromancer? What do you mean? Necromancers are super strong though, so I think you're gonna have a good time. They absolutely destroy action economy, which is one of the biggest things in D&D. It's one of the hardest things to like plan out if you're a DM, which I tend to be. I'm a bit of a forever DM, unfortunately. I think I have talked about that in this stream, no less. But yeah, it's just one of those things, you kind of fall into it, to be honest. Like, it's one of those things that you're the only one who sort of knows kind of the rules of the game. So you always end up being in the DM position. not there. It's in this room, down to the left. Okay, cool. I'll grab it now. As in buffing, healing is too simple. Buffing and debuffing, yeah. It's very fun. I will say that. Making your party, like, strong and making the enemies crazy weak is a very fun way to play role-playing games. I also enjoy it a lot. Okay, down and to the left, you say. So down. No, whoops. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Shit. Oh God. Ah, fudgesicles. Okay. I didn't pay for the necromancer content. Oh, are you using D&D Beyond? Yep. Source books. Oh gosh, D&D Beyond, you endless trove of money making. It really sucks that they do that too, man. Like, I get it. They have to sell things. That's how they make their money. For sure, for sure, for sure. I don't know. They don't even make, like, the player's handbook and stuff free. You still have to buy the player's handbook and the Dungeon Master's Guidance. They rarely only make the core rules free, and that gives you so little to work with that you basically have to spend money to play the game with any sort of variety. And that sucks, dude. I wish that they didn't do that. But that's just how it goes sometimes. I love the close calls map. Okay. You fuck. You're great, sweetie. Thank you. So I'm homebrewing a class that is not a necromancer, I see. You can throw tools to break breakable stuff. Oh, cool. There's a tool the merchant in Songclave sells that's great for climbing, BTW. I will go and check it out at some point, because I do need to go to Songclave eventually to go look for more wishes. Let's heal. Okay. Oh God. No, come on, that's so unfair. What the fuck? He fucking trick-shotted that shit. Okay. Got him. Now, I'm struggling to find this nut. I'm maybe in the wrong place. God damn it. Okay. Oh, thank God, it's one of you. Okay, we got some silk. Which means hopefully we'll do a little bit better. I don't have to, like, fight a boss to get the nut, right? Because I had to do that with, I had to fight Jim to get the maggot. Wait, actually, Bretta gives you a mask shot. Did you just beat the game without getting all masks? Yep. Yes. Struggling to find this nut. Story of my life. I'll probably end up beating this game without getting all of the masks. That feels bad. But hey, it's fine. We got it! Yes! Crusty nut. Crusty nut. You're in my inventory now. Oh, crusty nut, oh, crusty nut. I'm gonna give you to a pervert. Oh, crusty nut, oh, crusty nut. I don't even care about my soul. I'm not going back to get it. Okay, all we need now is to do the Rasher, right? So do you want to deactivate those annoying enemies? Yes, please. We have to go to high holds, you said. How dost we get there? How dost we get there? Oh shit. She gives you a mask shot. I think I went through the game and I had like one mask shot left to get before I got a full mask, and I just could never find it. So I guess it's because I never found Bretta. That sucks. Also, Styx definitely has a new Silk Eater ready for you. Yeah, but I didn't lose anything important with that Silk. So, who cares? Let's go! I'm almost certainly gonna die again. It doesn't matter. High Halls is in the Citadel, I think. Yes, it is. It is. So, quickest way is Grand Bellway. And then... let's go to the Grand Bellway, so long. Is there a tube? A pneumatic tube that takes me closer? Hey, boy. I've told you guys about Avo and Mango before, right? The sort of stray cats in my neighborhood. There we go. The sort of stray cats in my neighborhood I pet a lot. I think giving crusty nuts to perverts is an OnlyFans activity. That's so fucking gross. How dare you say that shit to me? Okay. I am in the high holes. Hi ho. Hi ho. I am a hi ho. I presume you said it. The place you need to go is that little room right above the big chamber you enter from the bench room. Oh, okay. So, hang on. It's in the middle here. Chakra, my love. Hey, girl. What's up? I saw, girl. How's it hanging? Isn't this where the, like... Oh, you fucker. You absolute fucker. Oh, right, this is where the vault is. So do you mean this, like, little vault area? No, you need to go up there. Up. Oh, so you mean that, like, chamber just above? Okay. Okay. The little chamber above on the map. I see. I can imagine you, like, pointing at the screen when you say you have to go up there. I'm up here now. Do I have to move this? This feels like something I'm supposed to move. Hit that big trolley. Oh, Ole. All of my Christmases have come early. When I get to hit a big trolley. Okay, do I want to hit it to the, like, end of the room? Am I just using it to, like, go up somewhere? Yeah, make it move under where the water is running. Okay. Well. Well. Oh no. Oh no! Did I trap myself in this room? Surely I didn't just trap myself in this room. No, we're fine. We're fine. We sorted it out. Okay, Dunyan rings. It's under the water. Does it need to be slightly more under the water? Find a wall to jump up there. Oh. Well, would you look at this? Oh, God, I found their nest. Hate the word nest when it refers to bugs. It's the creepiest. Oh, fuck off, dude. What's up, dick nips? Oh, you think I haven't done this before? Well, I sure did that. Oh, did that kill all of them? How? Was that what was powering them? Or is that... Oh, shit, was that the big... Was that, like, big thread what was, like, bringing them down to the areas that I was in? Because they were coming down on threads. Oh, fuck, I just, like, murdered all of them, huh? Dang. Dang. Callum playing the bug game. Ew, there's bugs! Would you really watch these streams if I wasn't like that? You all knew what you were signing up for. Maybe both streams in the basin? Oh. Well, we killed all of the bugs I don't like. So, I chalk that up to a victory. I call that one a win. Let's go rest. Maybe. Should we just go get this last melody? Can I get... Okay, wait. Ole. If I get this last melody, this last thing, it doesn't, like, immediately take me to Act 3, right? I still have to go to the big elevator at the Cogwork core and, like, ride the elevator and stuff. Yeah? So I can just go do this quick and then come back and then I'll be fine. And still be able to do stuff in this in Act 2? Or is it gonna immediately jettison me to Act 3? Like a play that's running behind. It's totally safe to get the melody. Cool. Okay, yep. Let's do it. And now Chakra will help you. It sucks. Yeah, I know. It sucks that Garamond isn't also here. I think that's his name. Because I also did his quest. Pushanka. Here we meet, high atop this twisted steel structure. I can sense fierce enemies ahead. It seems you two draw closer to your trail's end. With my own task now resolved, my rings call for combat. Hornet-wielding needle. Shall we fight forward together? Yes, please. Gladly, I will accept your aid, Chakra. Let us cut closer to the Citadel's haunted heart. These two need to get married yesterday. Garok! Hornet-wielding needle. Beside you, I will gladly raise my rings. Let's go! Unfortunately, Chakra replaced Garmond in the scene after you finish the quest. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. Gay. It is! Sup, dickheads? You idiots are fucked because I brought my wife. Hey, Chakra, where are you at, though? Hey, Chakra, I remember inviting you to this fight. Where you at, though, girl? Chakra? There you are. Oh shit, that's right, it's these guys. Got him. Oh fuck, these guys are the tough ones. Because they've got these little annoying shits that deal a ton of damage. I maybe need to change my setup a little bit. Okay, yeah. I kind of like this one, actually. And we're going to change you to you. Poison and fire. Poison and fire. Died in front of your crush? Yikes. Shut up. The High Halls Horde fight is a tough one, but we'll make it. It's interesting that Chakra doesn't join for the beginning part. God damn. Haha, idiots. Oh, the spool he dropped was empty. Does Chakra wait to be like, you have to be worthy of my aid by doing well enough at the beginning of this? Gotcha, bitch. We are not in a good spot right now. Yep. And you know where, anyone know where a good place to start with Junji Ito is? I think Junji Ito's work is mostly anthologies. I don't think he has like long-running work, so you can probably start with just like any of them. But maybe look up online what's a good like beginner story of his. He does do a manga where he talks about his cats a lot. It's really wonderful. It's a slice of life. That might be a good start. It's very different from the usual body horror he does. I like flexing on these guys specifically, because they've given me so much trouble in the past. I hate you, flying enemies. You're the bane of my fucking existence. Got him. Fuck, I hate these guys so much, dude. I'm not exactly a stranger to body horror. I have a body. I'm horrified. But yeah, he does that one about the shark with legs. The shark that has like robot legs or spider legs or something. It's creepy. I've read a bit of it. I don't know. I've never really read a lot of Junji Ito's work. I mainly like him for the cute shit he does. Like when he posed in one of the, things at the Barbie movie. Which apparently he loved. I think he was really into the Barbie movie, and I love that for him. Also, the comparison between him and Hayao Miyazaki, where Hayao Miyazaki is this cantankerous old grump and makes the most beautiful, heartfelt worlds you've ever experienced. And Junji Ito makes fucking body horror. And is, like, adorable. It's one of my favorite things in anime. Heyo. Oh shit, got one. Can't believe I missed. Oh shit. Whoa, you're new. Oh boy. Okay. Oh no. Ooh. That hit me in the heart. I usually read prose body horror though, so keen to see if this will trigger fun new nonsense in my brain. Yeah, body horror in anime, or not in anime, sorry, in manga is weird because it can really hit you harder, but like sometimes when I see images, like the comics with that kind of theme in it, yeah, I find it easier than like when I have to imagine it myself or when I see it in like movies or whatever. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I can, like when I'm watching a movie, I find it harder to switch off the movie than I do with like comics. Like I find it much easier to like walk away from a comic. Okay, we're getting there slowly but surely. No, I was so close to being done with healing. Shit. It's so hard to heal in that specific, like, that specific part of the fight. I watched Tusk and I hate it. I've heard people talk about Tusk a lot, and it sounds awful. I don't know who would watch that for fun. It sounds like a terrible movie to spend your time with. Right, let's go. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Ugh. And then some truly stupid movie called Bone Boys. My ex and I found at the local DVD store, and there's a scene where a lady is fully conscious with her whole scalp removed, and my ex thought it was so amusing that I was squicked. Oh, I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's a shitty experience. Might have to go non-verbal. Have I just been, like, supremely lucky with the silk drops? Because I feel like it happens a lot. Is it guaranteed in this fight that one of them drops the spool? Or is it just, like, my particular luck? Yeah, I guess it was just luck, because no one dropped a spool that time. Oh, thank God. Okay. We got through it without getting hit by those bugs. Nothing worse in the world than getting interrupted mid-heal and losing like a shit ton of health when you... Because no one heals in this game when they have a bunch of health to spare. Okay. Now, the only hope we have is that we can get enough hits on this guy that we have healings. Come on, fuck. Oh, it's this last guy that's really doing me in. It's more Citadel enemies dropping silk spools is already a thing, and there's already so many of them here. Getting a few spools is basically guaranteed. I see. I might need to either switch items here. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to that. I just want the extra healing. Or I might have to go get some more shard bundles at some point, because I am running low on shards. I know I keep promising I'm gonna farm in this game. I don't know why I keep not doing it. I promise you it is very simply because of time commitments in other areas. But I am planning to grind specifically for those like restore the city quests. Because those are, like, the wishes that I think are going to take the longest time in terms of just, like, man hours, because I have to grind for them. I also want to get a nice bunch of rosaries saved up for if we need to buy, like, more gear. Like, tools and stuff like that. I think that would be fun for us. You see, this is always one of the issues with, like, help in these kinds of games. Is that, while it's very helpful to have Chakra's damage here, it is a lot of stuff happening on screen all at once. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. We're in a good position now. Oh, shit. Was that not the end of the fight? Okay. That kind of felt like a boss. Or like a mini boss. Oh. God damn, this fight never ends. Fuck me, are you kidding? I for sure thought that we were at the end with that one. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we're running low on shards. Might be time to go to the deep docks again. Buy us some shards and then try once more. Deep docks, please. So how are you guys doing? What are you using your free Monday nights for now that we don't have the third stream? Ciao. Ew. Wait, no, hang on. No, I was going the right way. It's near the bench. Yeah. Okay. Let's get one of these. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, wait. Hang on. Maybe I should get a second shard bundle? Yeah. I have the rosaries to spare. We may as well. Cool. Then let us go. Let us go. Whoa, baby. That was close. Oh, Ole, we had a chat the other day about Samurai Jack in one of the streams. And I think you asked what my favorite Samurai Jack episode was. I don't know if I gave you an answer, but I actually saw a clip the other day. A friend of mine sent me a clip from the show that reminded me. I think my favorite Samurai Jack episode is the one with the shinobi. That is one of my favorite fights, one of my favorite episodes. It is just so fun. It's so, like, cool and well done, and I love it. I think, besides that, the episode I probably remember the best is the one where Jack gets turned into a chicken and has to enter into, like, animal fights. Because I remember specifically the weird, like, hyena thing that's like... The black and white fight scene is peak. It is so peak, dude. It is pure art. It really is. It's just like one of the most... The second you see it, you know, like, oh, this show is not fucking around. This is... They have a mission here, and they are achieving. What might be my least favorite Samurai Jack episode is the one with the dragon. I don't like that one at all. The one where the dragon is, like, making the village stink because it's got gas. Like, it just keeps fighting on the village. I didn't enjoy that one. Not because I can't handle the silliness. It's just, like, it didn't feel like anything. It didn't feel like anything was achieved. I didn't really get anything out of it. I also remember the one where Aku turned into a baddie. Like, into a sexy lady that befriended Jack to trick him. So that he would lead her to the portal so that Aku could destroy it. And, like, you didn't need to make yourself so hot, dude. This felt like a thing for you. But I really like that episode. That one's fun. It's got a lot of fun moments in it. Okay, got one. Okay. This guy comes down. Yep. Roll, 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 roll. Oh. Got him. Okay. Cool. Come on with this shit now. Okay. Oh shit, now it's two of them. God damn it. Oh, I was waiting for them to roll. No, fuck. Ugh. I said my favorite is the three blind archers. What about the one where Jack is naked? I really like that one too. And not just because Jack is hot, but I think it's a fun exploration of, like, Jack. It's almost like the culture shock episode, right? Like, it's Jack having to interact with culture he doesn't understand, like raves and shit. And it's the first time it really feels like he's interacting with the citizenry in a way that he has no choice. Like, he has to. But there are some really cool... I like the one where Jack fights the giant Viking guy who gets turned into, like, a magma golem. But yeah, every now and again there's an episode of Samurai Jack that just doesn't gel with me. Like the one where Aku is telling bedtime stories. I don't love. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. But I like the premise of it. Like the idea that he's like trying to ruin Jack's image because all the kids like Jack more than him. And he's like, I need to do something about that. Can't let that be happening. He is my mortal enemy. And then Aku fucking just doesn't like dealing with kids. So he fully just gives up. He also uses the most evil magic of all, which is plagiarizing a lot of fairy tales. Vector. The two big ones are the last fight. Sick. Okay. God damn, I hate these. I hate these guys specifically because they have that shitty, like, get real mad, hit you a million times attack. Which is shit that, like, Elden Ring pulls a bunch, and it always pisses me off. Should I leave again? I feel like you're better when I'm not here. No, don't do that. Also, don't do this. Don't do this thing where you take on the burden of being here. I am not better or worse depending who's watching. I just need to get used to the fight. The two big ones are the last one. Oh, and what about the backstory double episode about Aku's origins? Isn't that the first episode? The one where it shows, like, the forging of the sword? I'm pretty sure that's the first episode, where Aku comes back the first time. And, it shows, like, Jack's training as well. Yeah, that's the... Unless you're talking about a different episode. I need to lock in a bit. No. Nope. There's a double episode about Aku's arrival on Earth and Jack's father fighting him. It owns bones. Yeah, that's the first episode, dude. The episode of Aku fighting Jack's dad. That's, I'm pretty sure, the first episode of Samurai Jack. Because it ends, that double episode ends with Jack's training arc. And like going all over the world and learning the skills he needs to defeat Aku. And then it goes into the fight with Aku. And Jack gets sent to the future. No, you were still wrong? Okay, wait. How am I wrong? What about what I said was wrong? It's a different... You're talking about a different episode than what I'm talking about. But... The episode that you described is the first episode. Unless it happens again, that we see the origins of the sword and everything. But the first episode of Samurai Jack It may not have been the first broadcast episode, but it's the first like canonical episode. Is the fight Jack's dad has with the coup, and you see the origin of the sword in that fight, like in that episode, where fucking like Zeus and shit, and I think Odin at one point or whatever, they are the gods of the universe, and they give Jack's dad the sword specifically to fight a coup. Ooh. Okay, then the two. No. Then this guy and the flying knight. Okay. And then the two big ones. Which I wish I wasn't facing with 0 silk, but hey. Okay, that's one down. Okay. Got him. Oh shit, that was so cinematic too. The wings coming out? Hell yeah. Bacana! A battle well won. The haunted bugs have been defeated, and the way forward is yours. Let us meet again soon, away from this dreadful citadel. Ooh, baby. Let's go. Let's get this melody. Oh. Before we do this, let's read the chat. Okay. You can't plagiarize age-old oral traditions that were written down by a couple of Germans and a French dude. They're also super public domain, even the newer ones like Hans Christian Andersen and Oscar Wilde fairy tales. No, I didn't mean that he was plagiarizing fair use fairy tales. I mean that he was acting like he had come up with a story on his own. Like, he was just telling Little Red Riding Hood, but he acted like it was his own invention. So, that's what I mean. Jack's dad defeated him first once, then the coup comes back when Jack is a child. There's a whole sequence in space of the god slaying an evil black tentacle monster. I believe that's in the first episode, man. The first, like, chronological episode. Why are they using Coney scoops to try and kill you? What? Coney scoops? Do you mean the giant maces that they're using? Honey. Oh, the, like, honey, yeah. But I think, yeah, I have no idea. But it's a cool shape. Ooh, she asked you on a date? I fucking hope so. We're married. But we'll, I mean, okay, wait. There's one easy way to settle this, Ole. Samurai Jack episode where a coup lands on Earth. Oh, okay. I just didn't realize you meant the first episode in chronological order like a nerd. When the fuck is the first episode then? Hang on. Hang on. You might be right, Ole. Episode XXX, so 37. Episode 37, season 3 episodes, known as The Birth of Aku, Part 1, is the 11th episode of the 3rd season of Samurai Jack, and 37th episode overall. This 2-part episode tells the story of how Aku came to exist and battled against Jack's father. Huh. Huh. Maybe the Samurai Jack... This is Empress's first speaking role? Oh, it won an Emmy. Damn. The second episode where Jack doesn't physically appear since he wasn't born yet. Huh. Wait, what's the first episode then? Hang on. Samurai Jack episode 1. The beginning. Okay. The first episode... Aku devastates a young boy's land, forcing him to travel around the world as to train as a samurai. When he returns as an adult and attempts to defeat Aku, the wizard sends him into the future. Oh. Maybe I got them confused. But yeah, you're right, Ole. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Vindication. Yeah. Fucking you called me a nerd for going in chronological order, and then immediately flipped on it. But yeah, no, you were right. I was wrong. Absolutely fair. I wonder... Wait, let me check something real quick. Because I have the episodes. Whoops, no. Let me check. Season 1. The beginning. Oh, I was just, like, wrong. Damn. Huh. Season 2, episode 11. Yeah, The Birth of Aku. Damn. It's amazing how you can Mandela effect yourself like that. Like you're so sure or something. But well done, man. That is a cool episode, though. I'm not gonna lie. A visitor? Now this is rare. I must apologize for not rising to greet you. After an age spent sickly, I find myself unable to lift from this bedchamber. I hope, good pilgrim, our citadel has shown you the courtesy deserved of a bug devout. I've borne its hospitality well enough, aged one. Oh, Horner got a little bit of attitude to her, and I love it. My sympathies, pilgrim. We have fallen so far, and now, sadly, if you've come seeking aid or understanding, I fear I too shall disappoint. Whatever you would ask, I have only my melody left to offer. It is a simple thing, the smallest of gifts, but perhaps more special now, for it has been rarely heard in these quieted times. Okay, do I have to... Yeah, I thought so. Wasn't really your melody. It felt like I was mostly doing the fucking work with that one. A song upon a silken thread. Such beautiful sound, so long absent from our halls. Keep safe our melody, good pilgrim. You shall likely be the last to receive it. Sick. Bye. Sorry I killed all your friends. Another great Samurai Jack episode, the one where Jack and Aku have a duel. Oh, yes. That one's fantastic because it's kind of a reference to... Oh, what's the samurai's name? Oh, there's a famous samurai who had a duel on a beach. Hang on. I need to Google this. I don't want to get the name wrong. Samurai... that... dueled on a beach. No, I don't want to try AI mode, Google. Miyamoto Musashi. That's the one. He was a Ronin. Wasn't he the one who also basically invented the style of carrying around a wakizashi with a katana? But yeah, like, I love the climax where Jack has hidden fake sword replicas all over the place. That's the thing, right? The duel with Miyamoto Musashi, his whole thing was tactics. And historically, what he did was, like, he would show up late to a duel to piss off his opponent. He would angle himself. Famously, there was a duel on a beach where he angled himself so that the sun was behind him, so that the opponent would have to fight with the sun in his eyes. And then he waded into the water, and his opponent came after him, but he hid the length of his blade in the water, so the opponent didn't know how long his reach was. And that duel with Aku puts me in mind for that, because it is that very deep, like, if you had to fight Jack on an even field of just pure martial combat, he has the tactical knowledge to be able to do that kind of shit. To go there beforehand and hide a bunch of fake replica swords. I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew that I would cheat. I love Samurai Jack so much. I should watch it again. Anyway, we are like 10 minutes away from the end of stream. We've gotten all 3 melodies now. We got the crust nut. What else do we have to do? I suppose I can go to some of the wish boards, see if there's more stuff to do there. Let's go to Bone Bottom and see if there's a new wish there on their quest board. If there isn't, if it's just like rebuild the town, go back to Songclave. Okay. Whoops. Wasted that silk. It is first shrine. Skidoo. Skidoo. The Pokemon. Skidoo. All they have is building up Songclave, which I actually do think I can afford. That's 120. That's 60, so 180 plus another 60. Well, what's 4 6s? That's 18. So this is altogether like 2 60s is 100. No, I was wrong. No, 3 60s. 3 6s is 18. 4 6s is 24. So this is 240 plus 120. That's 360. 390. 400. It would take... Oh, no, I can just do it. Whitewood still has stuff to explore in it. Whitewood. Well, I'll do that, but I want to at least get this quest done. Because you have to do these to get the true ending, right? So I want to do them anyway. But yeah. Wait, how many things do I still have left? Rosaries. 94. What do you sell, old lady? I will take one of these. Thank you. Sick. Now let's go to Whitewood. And I think Bone Bottom's one is just like shards, which is the big thing. So that's kind of what I need to grind for, is that I don't really have a lot of shards and stuff. I want to after stream at some point go grind to buy a whole bunch of shards, and then We'll do the maybe I'll do the whatchamacallit, the like refurbishing the cities quest off screen, because that's not really that necessary, is it? And maybe next time we'll try get that rations to the guy who wants it so bad. Who wants it so badly. To the gourmand. No, wait, this is not the right place. Huh! I can't believe that you're here, in this room. Hey, fellas. I mean, it's adorable that they tried, right? I say and then immediately die. Can you believe those idiots had the goal to try shit with me? Fucking dice. Ciao. Good stream. Thank you. I mean, it's not quite over yet, but we've still got like 9 minutes. But I appreciate you saying so. Let's go. Take me down to the nurse's station. I have a boo-boo. And it is for adventure. Taught Meditite Drain Punch. I really like Drain Punch. It's a good move. And Meditite is like... is psychic fighting, right? That means... oh, psychic fighting is pretty good. Typing-wise, because it's not as weak to... oh, I don't have a simple key. Do I need a simple key to explore this place? Oh, Cat thinks it's Betty Byte. And who are we to argue? Now, yeah, I think, Ole, I can't explore here because it looks like to operate this mechanism I need a simple key, and I do not have one. And I'm pretty sure I explored everything else besides that. Like, I have this area fully mapped. So the only things I wouldn't have been able to do is, like, the key stuff. Man, this place is so fucking creepy. It's kind of amazing how Team Cherry got the exact creepiness of being in a hospital. Oop. Not quite. There's a second key somewhere else inside White Ward. Okay. Oh. Well. That was sure a thing that happened to us. Oh, hey, it's you. It's Cthulhu. It's, in the Mines of Madness. In the Mines of Moria. I thought that you were going to feature pretty heavily in, the new DLC, my guy, because whenever I think, like, ocean stuff, I immediately think, like, oh, deep ones, you know, like Cthulhu mythos. Which is not, I mean, I think Cthulhu rises out of the ocean, but it's not necessarily the association, right? Like, because they also come from space and shit. You around here somewhere, fella? Give me your keys. Give me your keys. Well, not here. Not up there. Perhaps around here somewhere. No, that's just to the top. Okay. Maybe I'm meant to, like, call the elevator and then fall back down? Please open the Whitewood map. Will do. There we go. What you looking at? Okay, just a quick silent moment has kind of... I don't know if it's something to do with my computer or something, but it does sound a little bit like this area has like a heartbeat going on. And I don't know if that's me hearing things or part of the sound design of this area. The chamber to the far right, there's a room directly above it. Okay. Directly above it, you say? Hang on. Also, as a bonus, there is something under the elevator. Okay. Do you mean here or the far right, like, but down? Like the far right this way. Oh, fuck, that's right. It's the scissors, guys. I mean, they give 30 rosaries each, though, so, like... Ain't too bad, ain't too bad, ain't too sad. Okay. Up here, you mean? Far right means far right, you know? Somewhere far away from where you currently are. Okay, dickhead. I'm on two different planes, two different levels. Far right can mean far to the right of you where you currently are in space, as in go to the right and keep going to the right until there is no more right. But what you meant was go down a level and then go to the right. Don't blame me because you're saying shit that is innocuous enough that I get confused. Cool. Yeah, straight up again from the entrance. Oh, hang on. This is the way down to the underworks, yeah? Okay, well, I died there. This is... What the hell are you talking about? There's another room over there. Because I'm not finding anything. If it's the place that I was just at, then there's nothing there. Okay. Straight up from the platform you jumped up on to get up. Okay. So the platform is here. Oh. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Well, don't know why I did that. I don't have this area mapped. Oath of the White Ward. While song must be sung, none may falter. Infirmity, sickness, death, all are banished from our citadel. Oh, well that sounds healthy. Okay, well this is the lore room. But we wanted the key room. The room with the key in it. Oh, that's a lot of wheelchairs, I guess. Oh. Surgeon's key? Oh shit, that's the thing I need. Sick. Ole, you were right. Did you know that you were right? Okay. Then we go back down. Make sure you save before you use the key. When you say save, you mean just like go sit on a bench? Because I'm pretty sure this game has autosave, dude. Do 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 do. It's a burden being this sexy and right all the time. Wouldn't know. I can only be one of those things, according to Fey law. Whoops, no. I don't want to go this way. I'll have to fight something. I just want to go straight down. Ooh, it's a spool. We got a spool. We got a spool. We're too cool. We got a spool. Do do do. Insert. Yes. I bet this will be fun and not at all horrifying and difficult. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, and it's dark. And it's moving. The Unraveled. Is this a new area? Oh, boy. Oh, they're doing some fun things with body horror in this game. Okay. Oh, it's another horde fight. God damn it. They're doing some fun things with body horror and some not fun things with the same fucking shit. I don't like horde fights, I've decided. Alrighty. Well, I guess we know what we're doing next time. Which is going and fighting a whole bunch of monstrosities created in this religious empire's... I don't even know anymore, man. Thank you so much for watching. It's been fun. I'm hoping to get a bit more done on the next video pretty soon. I'm basically finished with the script, so we're just on to drawing now. And putting it together and recording and all of that. But that part should not take as long as it may seem. Hopefully, I need to get back into the schedule a bit more. Go and check out Emilio's recent video, if you haven't, about all of the weapons in Hollow Knight that he analyzed. It's a real blast. I promise you that you'll probably enjoy it. And if you're keen for more streams, we're back on Friday, baby! We're back on Friday at 9 o'clock SAST for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll see you guys around. If I don't see you on Friday, have a lovely weekend. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe, stay watching, stay friendly. Stay away, in general, from decrepit hospital buildings that have rules on their bulletin boards that no one is allowed to die, ever. or be sick, or take a break when a song is playing. And as always, stay magical, everybody. So long.